Hello everyone, today we will come with new chapter, that is chapter number 4, reproductive health. Today we will discuss the important topics and definition of this chapter. Now we start right now. The first topic and ask question like this: what is reproductive health? According to WHO, the reproductive health means a total well-being in all aspects of reproduction, that is physically, emotionally, behaviorally and socially, is known as human reproductive health. And what is then second topic asks like this: what when family planning program are started? Answer like this: the program was started till in 1951. What is RCH program? RCH is stand for reproductive child health care. In short form we call it RCH. The role of RCH program: creating awareness among the people about various reproductive related aspects. And one mark important question that is asked in your pre-board examination as well as board examination: what is STD? The sexually transmitted disease known as STD. The most important question that is asked in your board examination as well as pre-board examination: what is amniocentesis? It is a fetal sex determination test based on the chromosomal pattern in the amniotic fluid surrounding the developing embryo is known as amniocentesis. Another form asks like this: why amniocentesis governments should be banned? Now explain. Because sex determination is illegally increasing the female fetus size. And what is good for amniocentesis? To massive child immunization and etc. And one mark important question: where Saheli are developed as a new oral contraceptive for females. It was developed by Central Drug Research Institute in Lucknow, which are also known as CBRI. The one most important question is: what is MMR? Maternal mortality rate, which is known as MMR. The most important question is: what is IMR? Infant mortality rate, which is known as IMR. There are different contraceptive methods are presently available. Now we explain now. The first method is natural method. I will make some points. The first point of natural method is periodic abstinence. In this method, the couples avoid or abstain from coitus up to 10 to 17 days of menstrual cycle. The second point of natural method is withdrawal, or we can say coitus interruptus. In this method, the male part of withdraw his penis from the vagina just before ejaculation. The third point of natural method is an important point: what is lactational amenorrhea? In this method, based on that the ovulation and therefore the cycle do not occur during the period of the institutional lactation following postulation. The second method is barrier method. I will make some points. The first point of barrier method is condom. In this method, the barrier is made of thin rubber lattice sheath that are used to cover the penis in the female or vagina and cervix in the female. The second point of the barrier method is also provide the benefit to protecting the user from contracepting like STDs, AIDS. And then the third point is diaphragm cervical caps and bolts are also used in barrier method. The third method is intrauterine devices, which are also known as IUDs. The first point of IUDs method is: the device are inserted by doctor or expert nurses in the uterus through the vagina. The second point of IUDs is non-medicated IUDs. Example: lips of loop. And medicated IUDs are, we can say, copper releasing IUDs. For example, cut and CU7 and multi-loaded 375. Then third point of IUDs is hormone releasing IUDs. For example, Progesterone LNG20. The fourth point of IUDs is to increase the phagocytosis of sperm within the uterus. And the fifth point of the IUDs is the copper ion released to suppress the sperm motility and fertilizing the capacity of sperm. The fourth method is oral contraceptive. In this contraceptive method used by the female in the form of tablets which are called pills. For example, Saheli was a new oral contraceptive contained non-steroidal preparation. It takes once a week with very few side effects and high contraceptive value. The most important question that asks in your board examination is the board examination. The fifth point of the surgical method, we can say another name called sterilization. The first point of surgical method is sterilization procedure are used in the male is called vasectomy, and in female is known as tubectomy. The mostly students confuse in this procedure of vasectomy and tubectomy. In vasectomy procedure is like this. This is a small part of the vas deferens is removed or tied up through a small incision on the scrotum. This procedure applicable for only male. And tubectomy, a small part of the fallopian tube is removed or tied up through a small incision in the abdomen through a vagina. This procedure only applicable in the females. The most important question that is asked in your board examination as well, pre-board examination. What is MTP? It is stand for medical transmission of pregnancy, and definition of MTP is like this: the voluntary termination of the pregnancy before full term is called medical transmission of pregnancy. Another important question that is asked in your pre-board examination as board examination: what is STD? It is stand for sexually transmitted disease. In STD diseases, the first disease is venereal disease, which is in short form called BD. The second disease is reproductive tract infection, which are called in short form RTI. And third is gonorrhea. Syphilis are known as bacterial disease, which is not mentioned in your NCERT in bacterial disease, but name are given: gonorrhea and syphilis. And what is infertility? The couples are unable to produce the children, are inspired to unprotected sexual cohabitation are known as infertility. And the last topic of this chapter is ART, which are known as assisted reproductive technology. There are different types of ART are given are as follow. The first method is IVF, which is known as in vitro fertilization. The second method is GIFT. The GIFT is which is known as zygote intra-fallopian transfer. The third method is GIFT, GIFT. Mostly students confuse GIFT, ZIFT and GIFT. The GIFT, which is known as gamete intra-fallopian transfer. The fourth method is ICSI, which is known as intracytoplasmic sperm injection. So this is the end of the chapter. I hope you enjoy and gain knowledge of this chapter and the topics where the questions are arises from this chapter. So this unit is fully completed. I will discuss the important questions which are mostly probability comes in your board examination according to the previous year question. This video, for giving your precious time, my best wishes for your coming board examination 2020.